How long could the Iran-US war go on? And what are the ramifications?
Welcome to The Bigger Perspective.
It begins with urgency. Carrier strike groups reposition in the Arabian Sea. Missile defense batteries activate across the Gulf. Oil traders in London watch futures climb before sunrise. Insurance rates for tankers inch upward. Commercial airlines redraw flight paths around contested airspace. In Washington, briefings stretch late into the night. In Tehran, state television projects resolve, while military convoys move quietly along desert highways. Social media fills with speculation. Families stock fuel, markets hesitate. The first exchange is sharp, limited, targeted. But as days pass, the question shifts. Not whether strikes occurred, not even who struck harder. The real question becomes, how long could this last? Because modern wars between major states rarely unfold according to initial plans. They expand, narrow, stall, escalate, freeze, and reshape themselves. Tonight, we examine the duration dynamics of a potential Iran-United States conflict and what weeks, months, or longer would mean for the global system. A direct war between Iran and the United States would not resemble conventional invasions of the past century. Geography, force posture, and political objectives differ. Iran possesses significant missile capabilities, regional proxy networks, and influence stretching across Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen. The United States maintains extensive air, naval, and intelligence assets across the region, supported by alliances and advanced logistics. History shows that wars which begin as limited operations can evolve into prolonged campaigns. The 1991 Gulf War lasted weeks and achieved defined objectives. By contrast, the 2003 Iraq War shifted from rapid regime removal to years of insurgency. The difference was not only military capability, it was political clarity. In a contained scenario, the conflict remains limited. The United States conducts targeted strikes against military infrastructure. Iran retaliates through calibrated missile launches against regional bases. Avoiding civilian targets. Limiting escalation. Diplomatic channels remain open behind the scenes, often through intermediaries. Oman, Switzerland. Oil prices spike initially, but stabilize as shipping through the Strait of Hormuz continues. The campaign lasts weeks, perhaps a month. The war ends formally, but its aftershocks remain. Now consider a longer arc. Initial strikes expand. Objectives shift. Leadership rhetoric hardens. When conventional options narrow, asymmetric tools widen. Proxy groups increase activity across Iraq and Syria. Maritime harassment grows in the Gulf. Cyber operations probe financial systems and energy infrastructure. The battlefield expands beyond geography, into economics and cyberspace. In this scenario, Iran's strategy is not decisive victory. It is endurance, raising costs gradually. The conflict stretches into months, perhaps longer. If conflict extends beyond months, structural consequences appear. Regional alliances harden, defense budgets increase, missile defense networks expand. Globally, Energy diversification accelerates. Europe pushes deeper into renewables. Asian economies expand strategic oil reserves. China and Russia recalibrate diplomatic positioning. Balancing influence, avoiding entanglement. Sustained oil price increases ripple through global economies. Transportation costs rise. Food production becomes more expensive. Manufacturing slows. Emerging markets feel the pressure first. Inside Iran, economic hardship deepens. Currency pressure intensifies. Infrastructure damage affects daily life. In the United States, war spending expands fiscal pressure. Public debate sharpens. What history suggests is that conflicts with unclear end states tend to last longer than anticipated. What current capability indicates is that both Iran and the United States possess the means to sustain operations beyond initial weeks. What remains uncertain is political will. Domestic tolerance for cost often defines duration more than battlefield momentum. What depends on leadership decisions is whether objectives remain limited or expand toward transformational goals. Escalation is neither guaranteed nor avoidable by default. It rests on communication, restraint, and perception. The margin between prolonged deterrence and widening war is thin. What are your thoughts on today's analysis? We'd value your perspective. Share your insights respectfully in the comments below. Thoughtful discussion makes these conversations stronger. If you found this documentary informative and balanced, consider liking the video and subscribing for more in-depth global analysis. Until next time, thank you for watching.